TWF Dynamite or Mite. I am Jim Ross, here with Lois and with Wade Barrett. And today on Dynamite or Mite, we're gonna see Killer go for the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings, which is held by Ricochet. Jim Ross says. Well, I'll tell you one thing Lois said. Killer, who is now, I guess, is a worshiper or follower of Aries. I don't know. I don't really know the grounds of their kinship. And Lois says, but I know it's probably not good. Well, Aries has been known to have been the overseer for a lot of wrestlers over the years. He's been known to have a lot of followers or worshippers. Well, one time he did, but not so much, Wade Barrett said. But Aries had to come up with some grounds to why he was here. Alright, Aries said, today my man Killer here is going, my man Killer, he is one of my newest worshippers, my newest followers, and he used to be a cloveless G.I. Joe doll when he was first in the TWF a long time ago. But now he's not. And so today we're going to show everyone, how cool it'll be when Killer, when Killer beats Ricochet. And so let me get this straight, Aries. Let me understand that. You think that you or Killer over here can beat me for the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings? Is that what you truly believe? I mean, hell, Aries, I'll even take you on. Look, Aries said, I understand you think that you can beat me. And I know in your mind that my winning and losing reckoning in the TWF since 2001 YL has not been the greatest. Well, if you want me here, I am. So Killer, just be right here. You'll get your seat soon enough. Well, it seems, and Aries said, I don't even think we have to yield for Astronema to even come out and even make the match. I mean, we could just do it now. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? I mean, the way I think of it, we could just make the match. Well, Aries, aren't you starting something up again, Astronema says. Ricochet, it's good to see you, alright? And now I can stand up now. Alright, here I go. So, here's the way I look at it. So, Ricochet, you want to fight Aries? Yeah, I do want to fight Aries to shut him up, because Aries keeps talking about how great he is and everything, and he keeps thinking that I can't beat him. And Aries, you want to fight Ricochet? Oh yeah, Aries said, I'd like to fight Ricochet, or should some folks call him Dickochet. Oh yeah, you think you're so cool by calling me that. Oh, alright. Astronema says, here today on Dynamite or Mite, we're going to see Ricochet put the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings on the line against Aries, God of War. Now let's do this now. Well, we just heard from Astronema, the matchmaker and the overseer of the TWF, make the match. So now it's on now. Jim Ross says. Well, I could tell you one thing, Lois said. Aries' winning and losing in the TWF has not been the greatest. It's true Aries has lost more matches in the TWF than he has won, Elois said. Well, Wade Barrett said, you know, Aries has been in the TWF since 2001 YL, and you would think at the end of the day that would mean that he would have won a lot more matches than he did, but he did not. But there's always a start for everything. Well, this is for the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. First, he is Aries, the God of War, and he is the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, Ricochet. Ding ding ding. Well, Ricochet taking down Aries. Ricochet thinks that he's gonna beat Aries here, Jim Ross said. Well, Ricochet beat Aries, the God of War. Will that happen? 1, 2. Oh no, Aries getting up, Jim Ross says. Well, Aries just took down Ricochet, Jim Ross says. Or Wade Barrett said some folks call him Dickochet. Why would some folks call him Dickochet for, Elois said. Who calling him that? Who calls him that? Elois said. I guess a creep like you, Wade Barrett. No, that's what some folks call him. Some folks call Ricochet Dickochet. And I know Aries isn't the only one ever called him that. And Told Godzilla, Told Godjor called him that too, Wade Barrett says. Yeah, they may have called him that, didn't make it right, Jim Ross says. And now Aries with those close stakes taking down Ricochet, the former WWE NXT North Erickson land fighter, and the former WWE Wanda Reichs fighter, and the former WWE Enderlando fighter. And right now, Ricochet taken down. Aries down with a drop kick again. Ricochet's going to seek to beat Aries again, Jim Ross says. Well, I hope he does it, Elois said. It'll be cool if he can beat the God of War. No, no, Wade Barrett said. You can't be shamed the God of War like that. You can't... Oh! That was Killer. Killer just knocked down Ricochet. And now Aries gonna do the God War dream. Why the fuck would he call it that for, Jim Ross says. And Aries just putting out Ricochet. It's just sad. Oh, ding ding ding. Here is your winner. And the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter, Aries, God of War. This must be a very sad day in the TWF, Jim Ross says, when Aries has become the TWF Allegheny Earl, has become the Pennsylvania Reich fighter. The Pennsylvania Reich fighter, Jim Ross says. Yeah, Wade Barrett said he didn't. Yeah, Elois said he didn't do it by himself, sadly. He had help from Killer. Well, you can say all kinds of forgivenesses if you want, Wade Barrett says. His shoes were untied, the sun was in his eyes, whatever forgiveness you want to come up with. But at the end of the day, Ricochet lost. Aries is the new TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. Well, and I think Aries is going to probably tell everyone that he did it by himself, Jim Ross says. That he didn't have help by his newest follower and worshiper, Killer. He's going to tell everyone that he did it all by himself. And he knew he could beat Ricochet. And he beat Ricochet, but he did it with help, Jim Ross said. Yeah, Elois said he did it with help. He didn't do it fairly. He didn't do it cleanly. He had help. Yeah, well, Wade Barrett said a win is a win, right? And the Reckoning book is going to say Aries beat Ricochet. It's not going to say Aries beat Ricochet with the help of Killer. Well, Gorilla Monsoon's going to talk with Aries now. That's right, Jim Ross. I'm going to talk with Aries, God of War. Alright, Aries. You have been in the TWS since 2001 YL. And your winning and losing has not been the greatest. Yes, you were a former two-time World Heavyweight fighter. You were a former two-time TWF team fighter. You were at least a two-time TF hard-made fighter. But now, you're now the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter? That's right. After all those years of being buried and shamed, and what the fuck? You know, and being put down and shamed and guilted by either Xena or Heracles or Perseus or Wonder Woman. Well, guess what happened, Ares says. Guess what happened? The god of war became a winner. He became a fighter. I became the TWF Pennsylvania Reich fighter. Well, you didn't do it alone, Ares. You had help from your follower and worshiper, Killer. Or I guess you're going to say you did it all by yourself. Gorilla Monsoon, I know that no one ever helps the god of war. The god of war helps others. You know? And I did it all by myself. Killer? Yeah, Killer may have helped me. Let's say Killer may have helped me. I mean, yeah. Let's just say Killer may have helped me, but big deal. So Killer helped me. It's not like the Reckoning book is going to say Ares beat Ricochet with the help of Killer. It's just going to say Ares beat Ricochet. That might be true, Ares, but you're not going to get any on-look from anyone in the TWF or anyone around the world. You're not going to get any on-look for how you won the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings. And anyway, I don't think anyone in Pennsylvania Reich is going to be happy that you are their fighter. Yeah, like I truly care. I'm the god of war. I'm the Pennsylvania Reich fighter. I'm a winner. That's all I care about. And I don't care about your shaming, you trying to shame me or guilt me, or you slight me, or you scathing me. I don't care about any of that. Well, Ares, being the heel that he is, and he is not going to get any on-look from anyone. Back to you, Jim Ross. Well, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, for talking with Ares, the god of war, here today on Dynamite or Might. But before we go, we're going to do our boost the ring fought, yield for by the following. Boost the ring fought, yielded by the following. Now, there is now diet or clean Fago Moon Mist. The same kind of moon mist you get from Fago, but now it's clean now, with no Fleethurst in it. But still the same kind of Fago. Get Fago Moon Mist. Clean Fago Moon Mist. Well, that's all the time we got here for TWF Dynamite or Might. I'm Jim Ross for Elois and Wade Barrett. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact on Access TV or Smash and Inside Farsi or Money in the Bank or Galled in a Box Outstanding Following. Bye.